Hi everybody, welcome back to Shotlet Family Firewood. This weekend, it's Sunday already. I was gone Friday and Saturday, um, so we're starting the weekend late, but oh well, we're gonna get to work. Um, I've got an empty dump trailer. I did go get 2 loads of that oak again on Thursday night. Got them dumped out. Um, had trouble with the Watchdog dump trailer though. Um, the battery wasn't charging. I didn't know if it was because it was an old battery or what. So I took the cover out here and I was looking at things, and all it was I had to hit the power button on the charger. So the charger was plugged in, it was running and everything, but I just needed to hit that power button and then it started charging. So I'm hoping anyway that was the cure. Took forever and didn't get that last load dumped all the way, but it did fall out. So anyway, so we're gonna start the Dodge Ram up here, let it warm up a little bit. It is a nice weekend here in Wisconsin, but just a little bit of frost overnight, and going to be a nice afternoon. We got contacted last week. There's a house down the road that's owned by a guy a few towns away, and he got a hold of us. His long-time tenant moved out. 28 years they had been there, and they have a couple piles of split firewood ready to go, that he didn't want to go to waste, so he got a hold of us. The only downfall is that part of it, probably a little over half of it, is down in the basement of this house, so we got to get it back out. But it looks like good firewood that we can use, and he's just giving it to me, so all we got to do is carry it out of there. So we're gonna go do that today. So we're here. This is about a mile from my house. They got a pile of wood over here in the yard. I looked at this the other day. There's a lot of cherry and oak in here, and it's all pretty solid. It's been here a couple of years, but for the most part, even the stuff on the ground didn't look too bad. So anyway, I'm not really sure how much is there. Probably not a full cord there. Then we got the trailer backed up to the door of the house, and because I haven't thought of a better way to do this, the only way is going to be to carry it up the stairs, which thankfully it's a good clean stairs. But yeah. Well, you can't see on the video downstairs. It's a little too dark, and I don't have any lights. So we'll put you on a time lapse as we fill the trailer up. So my guess is they're probably total like a cord and a third between the two piles, maybe. So I should make a fairly decent load on this trailer. So we'll get to work. Okay, we're getting there. Probably 3/4 of the way, or maybe even a little more. Trailer's filling up nice. Going up the stairs by myself is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's all we got left from this pile. So yeah, I don't know how many trips, but almost an hour now, so that's all right. Okay, so we've got it all out of the basement. There's probably, I don't know, 3/4 of a quart or something just in that alone. It's almost full to the back end and almost full to the sides. It's a 7x14 trailer, so 196 cubic feet. I don't know, it's more than half a quart. 2/3 to 3/4 probably. Anyway, yeah, it's all gone. Just got, there's some pieces of lumber over there that are cut up. I won't put those in the trailer load to sell, but all the firewood is gone. So the problem that I'm having with this firewood is that the lengths are all over the place. I got a lot cut at this size and not so many cut at full length. So it's not uniform enough to do what I want, what I originally wanted to do with it. But it's still good firewood. So I think what I'm going to do is offer this to a buddy of mine that got a hold of me the other day asking about firewood. Offer it to him for a discount. If he doesn't want it, I'll just burn it in the boiler and get some heat out of it for myself. And I mean, if I burn it in the boiler, then I can sort some of the stuff out. But these short pieces aren't good for what I've been doing with them. In their ash, it's not like it's sought after like smoker wood where I could chunk it up or something. So I think that's my plan. Try and sell it in bulk, one shot, and try and make our money that way. So we got to move over to the other pile here in a second. I'm going to take a break and finish filling this thing up. Alright, we're gonna chuck this pile in and top off this load. Alright, trailer's about full. There's a little more that's more than what's gonna fit on there comfortably. I'll come back with my pickup, grab that. This is hopefully gonna go out, but this pile was all cherry. I thought there was smoke in it, but it's all cherry. And then just about everything from inside the house is ash. So that's a good load. That's a real good load on that. So well, everybody, I would say that is gonna be a pretty record day for Firewood. Not a record high sale, but the trailer is empty. I basically made $350 with about an hour's worth of work. I sold that trailer load of random length cuts, basically, that I loaded out of the basement for $350. Took me roughly an hour to get it out of there. I didn't have any time in splitting or selling, or in splitting it or harvesting it. So basically for me, that was $350 an hour. And I didn't even have to deliver it, to tell you the truth. I have somebody that contacted me, wants to borrow the dump trailer for another reason. I told him I had a load of wood on it and I wasn't gonna have it empty until the wood was gone. And he offered to pay for the wood for his fireplace so that he can use the dump trailer later this week to haul leaves. He's hauling a bunch of leaves home for compost. So he wants to use the dump trailer. He wanted it empty, so he paid for the firewood. So basically, he's gonna plan on using the dump trailer for 2 days. Is kind of what he told me his plan was. And $100 a day to haul leaves, and the $350 sale. So by my math, that's $550 from one customer. I think that's a record from me, or for me, and he's only using the dump trailer to go between my two neighboring towns. Like, I'm out in the country, and he's only going between the two closest towns. So I'm okay with that. Anyway, yeah, I guess the moral of the story is $350 for 1 hour of work in firewood. You know, sometimes that happens. And then also we loaded up the rest of that wood that I didn't put on the trailer. It wasn't as much as I thought. Some of it was pretty rotten, so I left some of it there. But anyway, filled up a quarter of the pickup truck, and we'll put a lot of that right into the firewood stands. I'm going to load the truck this week. I need to load all my stands up. It's been slow on the firewood sales, but enough that we need to go out and reload the stands a little bit. So we'll use that right away. And like I said, that the record sale there, record per hour there. So did Hal get it? Did Hal get your trail mix?
No, Wyatt did.
Wyatt did?
Yeah.
Wyatt, did you get the trail mix?
Look at Wyatt's house.
Wyatt's got wrenches. What are you fixing? What are you fixing? Did you get wrenches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you fixing the elevator? Good job, bud.